Hello and welcome to 360 View. You are going to like what I want to share today. My name is Olufemi Motayo. I'm your host for the podcast for this show, 360 View, where we look at all the sides in the news. This particular story is for those interested in Japa that wants to leave Nigeria. And more interestingly, if you are in the teaching profession, if you're a teacher, or you have any experience, or even not, even if you don't have the qualification as a teacher, but you've taught, so you have some experience. I have some news for you this morning. So Nigeria has been listed among African countries whose citizens can now apply for qualified teacher status, QTS, through the Teaching Regulation Agency in the United Kingdom from February 2023. So if you have been thinking of jackpotting to the UK, well, February, which is like 2 months away, your opportunity has come. Other foreign countries which the offer extend to include Ghana, Hong Kong, India, Jamaica, Singapore, South Africa, Ukraine, and Zimbabwe. Um, so a publication early in December, just some days ago, on the UK's website by the Department of Education. I'm going to give you step by step of what you need to do. Announce the application for interested non-UK nationals. Uh, One interesting part of this whole thing is the fact that applicants do not even necessarily require initial teaching qualification. So you don't need to have B education, or you don't necessarily have to go through NCE. All those things that you are required to have as a teacher in Nigeria to qualify for this. Um, the country, that the UK, offers a training program for the potential migrants. So I can only imagine how many people will be dusting their CV now, say, I used to teach somewhere. Oh." Even me, my very first teaching experience was in the late 90s, as a primary school student. I mean teacher. So I used to be a teacher, but I didn't have 2 years experience though. And I've taught in other places. So I'm also considering it though, in case the offer comes. The truth is that many Nigerians, especially if you were in the NYSC, at some point maybe you were a class teacher, um, and then for many people their first job after graduation is also like teaching until they get something more substantial to hold on to. So for those people, this is an opportunity. So the UK has promised to train those that will be coming in. The notice reads, let me read it out. From February 1, 2023, teachers who qualified in the following 9 countries, those countries I've already mentioned, will also be able to apply to the QTR, that's qualified teacher status, through the TRA, that's the Teaching Regulation Agency, that's the UK agency for teaching. So let me read some part of it for you. Say this change is part of the launch of a new service. Teachers from all eligible countries will have to show they meet a consistent set of criteria for the award of the QTR. Over time, this route will be open to qualified teachers from every country outside the UK. To apply for assessment, only QTR, you do not need a formal teacher training qualification. However, you must have a minimum of 2 years teaching experience, a first a first degree, that's a bachelor's from a UK or non-UK university, an English language qualification, which is the same standard as a grade 4 general certificate of secondary education, more like our own GCE. As if you have done WAEC or you done GCE, that's the standard of the exam. A maths qualification, which is the same standard as a grade 4 GSCE, to teach children age 3 to 11 in primary school. A physics, chemistry, or biology, that's science qualification, which is the same standard as a grade 4 GSCE. So, ladies and gentlemen, you've been thinking of jackpotting, your opportunity has come. Um, let me I also need to clarify the fact that many in this as this opportunity has come, even though the door is open to um 9 countries, don't be surprised that the not majority of people who eventually get into this program will be Nigerians. In all this opportunity, Nigerians always have a way of dominating it. So, ladies and gentlemen, the opportunity has come. Let me give you the website in case you want to apply. You can actually check out your eligibility if you can apply, if you are qualified to apply. So, go to, if you can write it down, I'm going to call it slowly. Apply for QTS in England. Apply for QTS in England. There's dash in between the words. Apply dash for dash QTS dash in dash England dot education dot gov dot UK slash eligibility slash start. So I'm going to read it one more time. Just check your eligibility to know if you can apply and start your application in NS. One more time, I'm just going to read it in full now. Apply dash for dash QTS dash in dash England dot education dot gov dot UK slash eligibility slash start. Go there and find out if you can apply. In fact, you can sign in, you can start applying immediately so that you can be among those who are considered for the program. So at least I'm sure that I've done something for you today. Um, Apply. That's an opportunity for us Nigerians. Nigerians may complain that there's a brain drain. They are taking our brain, but until this country have opportunity to better the lot of its citizens, as many of us that can go out and make better things for our lives, we should encourage that as well. So, opportunity, don't waste it. Apply and make your life better. Thank you for listening and see you next time.